Yaannk, come here. Yaannk, oh my God. Where's the net? Okay, guys, you've seen me do this before, and I want to show this to you so you'll be able to grasp it. Listen, when you go to CRAPPIE.com, okay, and it opens up, I want to show you guys this. You see that? How it opens up right here? All right. So listen, if you want to subscribe to our email list, look, go all the way down to the bottom. You see all those products we got there, all the way down to the bottom, okay? And you stroll up. You see that this is the last thing on the page. That's the video. Go right up from that video, and you will see sign up for our mailing list, okay? All you got to do is just put your email address in there and just hit that red button, enter. It's free. That's all you have to do. And the other thing I want to show you guys, you see that red banner stretched across the bottom right there, no matter what you do? We have two stores, CRAPPIE.com, which is what I'm on right now, and we also have Cam's Crappie Combos, okay? So no matter where you go on my site, that red banner stays there, okay? When you click that red banner, it allows you to port between both stores. Now I'm on Cam's Crappie Combos, okay? We got over 400 products in Cam's Crappie Combos. Everything in Cam's Crappie Combos comes with free shipping. Okay, now, you see that red banner? It's there again. See it at the top? Okay, Cam's Crappie Combos is for those crappie enthusiasts that like to build their own rod and reel, or if you need a reel to go with your favorite rod, or you need a rod to go with your favorite reel, you can buy things separately. We have more selections of kits in Cam's Crappie Combos than we do in CRAPPIE.com. Okay, so you want to go back to Cam's Crappie Combos, right? Look, boom. You port right back. All you got to do is click that red banner. It's very, very simple to do, guys. And also, one other thing, before I get ready to wrap it up, before we get ready to head to this video, okay? Look, right here at the top, you see those three lines right there? Let me see if I can show you guys the three lines. That's called a burger. You click that burger, look, all these drop-down drawers open up. So if you want to go to tackle, kits, apparel, cups and mugs, our newest products, you just click the plus sign right there, and a drop-down drawer opens up, okay? Tackle and apparel and gift cards, look, rod combo, jig heads, look, boom. You click jig heads. We got over 9 pages of jig heads. Okay, so this will help you guys kind of navigate around our website, 2 stores. So we got 900 products in CRAPPIE.com. We got 400 products in Cam's Crappie Combos. Listen, let's get ready to get to the video, and I want to tell you guys thank you so much for the love and support, and let's get to it. Yaannk! Hey, listen, guys, I want to say this at the top of this segment here. Let me show this to you so you guys can see behind the scenes a little bit. You see I got my 10-footers and my 9-footers, and I also got the Raven, aka the Blackbird, and also I got the Viper Red. You can see all those poles I got. Look, there's the camera. I got everything on here. And listen, I don't leave without that net. So I got everything on the boat. It looks like a junkyard, but look on the front, it looks neat. I try to show you guys everything what I'm doing. Okay, look on the front, it looks very neat, right? But look back here, look. It's sort of like, hey, listen. Let me see. I got me a new dead cat up there to stop the wind reduction, even though we don't have any wind today. Cam is like a duck swimming on water. I'm gonna use that metaphor. I'm like a duck swimming on water. What that means is, you know how when you look at a duck swimming across the water, he looks real smooth on top. Okay, he looks real smooth, right? Look at the front. Look real smooth, right? But at the back, look. If you look underneath the water when the duck is swimming, those feet are just, they're just going. But on top, it looks like he's real smooth. So listen, we're going to do something a little bit different today. I got to lower my voice. We're in the afternoon. Let's see what time it is right now. It's about 4:30, 5 o'clock. And I'm on this segment here, guys. We got to give the crappie what they want. We're still in pre-spawn crappie. Go to CRAPPIE.com, guys, so you can pick up if you want to become a better crappie fisherman, you can sit right there in the comforts of your home, watch what I do, watch my plastics, watch my split shots, watch my hooks, because I got minnows in tow. I got to figure out whether these crappie want plastics, casting and retrieving, or I'm going back to the back for the big southern hubcaps. Okay, so guys, just sit back for a little bit. I'm not going to burn a lot of time. I'm going to cover this area right here, and then I'm going to head to the back in about 6 feet of water to see if I can have some luck. All right? So just bear with me a little bit. Thanks for joining me. And by the way, if you're new to my channel, I'd like to send you an invite. I'd like for you to accept my invite to subscribe to my channel. Okay, there's a little button right there, and when you hit that subscribe button, make sure you click that bell to make sure you get all the notifications. And guys, it's free. You just sit back and just watch. Okay? And then if you think you see something you like, a couple of clicks, you go to camscrappiehole.com and it'll be on its way to your doorstep. 80% of our items have free shipping with them. Okay? So without further ado, guys, let me see what I can come up with. A little bit so you guys can see me. I try to explain to you every step along the way what I'm doing. Let me pull you down just a little bit. So you can follow me along step by step. Okay? So you can see I'm butted right up against the shoreline. Let me turn you a little bit so you can see. Okay? And I'm not having any luck. I'm throwing the black and chartreuse. I'm throwing the fireball red. I'm throwing fireball blue up in the shallows. But apparently the water is still cold. So what we're going to do, when we had that cold front, what probably happened, they pushed them out. So what we're going to do, they're not in the shallows in about 8-10 inches of water. Let's go to the back, about 5-6 feet, and let's see if we can have some luck back there. So I'm headed back there now. Give me a minute. I'm going to set up. When I get back there, I'm going to be spider rigging now. Okay, I'm running my Yaannk sticks, my long 10-footers and my 9-footers, but I'm using minnows. You remember at the top of the segment, I told you guys, you have to be prepared. It's not what you want them to have, it's what they want. And you got to figure it out. That's part of being a fisherman, okay? So let's get back there to the back, guys. And listen, you're going to see my carbon fiber 10-foot and 9-foot rods in action. We're going for those big girls, those big southern hubcaps. So we're not keeping. When we catch, we're going to be releasing. Okay, we got enough fish in the freezer, and we got about 5 or 6 bottles of hot sauce. So we're getting prepared for a fish fry. We know we got enough crappie. So this year I'm going to be releasing a lot of fish, unless somebody convinces me, say, hey Cam, if we come by and see you, can we do a fish fry? And if I feel right, the time is right, I may do it. Let's get back there to the back. Let's get to it. Okay, if you watch my segment, I'm going to get set up. You can see where I'll be fishing at. You can see we have zero wind. The water's like a mirror. And we're going to have to be quiet. We're going to roll in there. I'm going to see if I can push you guys back a little bit so you can see all of my poles. I'm running my 2 9-footers, Yaannk sticks on the far right and far left, and in the front, I'll be running my 10-footers, okay? The water's super clear, so I got to get that minnow out in front of the boat, okay? I'm running minnows back here. And again, we're still trying to figure out what they want. That's our job. So the next time when you see me, guys, I'll be set up, and we're going to see if we can yank a couple of these big southern hubcaps out of here, okay? Sitting at home, I'm just going to give you guys a point of reference. The 4 rods that you see in the front, white to blue, they have regular hooks with minnows on them. Okay, you gotta excuse the noise. We got a guest back there to think I'm intruding on his property. So bear with me on that, okay? On the sides are my 9-footers, white to red. On the side ones, I don't know if you can or cannot see, those are my white knight tipped with the minnow. Okay, you can see the orange marker buoy that's up there right now. As a matter of fact, let me pull you guys back a little bit. Let me pull you back just a little. There you go. And listen, I want to tell you guys this. I'm not doing anything difficult. All I'm going to do is just sit back. This is easy fishing. Okay? I'm not going to do anything but just sit right here and watch the rod tips. If you think that I'm doing something difficult, I've said this many times on my videos. Please let me know down in the comments. Okay, let's put the electronics in real quick. There. I know that's where that rocky bottom is. It's about 3.5 feet. All around here, like right now, the ideal water temperature, guys, is about 56, 58 degrees. Right now, I'm still warm. I'm still cool. I'm in 54 degrees. But what I'm thinking is, like my last video that I posted for you guys, they're still staged up right here because the water is still cool and the temperature is still cool. They haven't yet gone up to the shallows in the inches. Okay, so let's see if we can have some luck. And listen, what you're waiting to hear is when I say yank, that lets you know if fish is on. I'm going to shoot a little bit for Instagram too. And if you don't follow me on Facebook, and also follow me, look, yank, big crappie, another big crappie, come here, big boy, I'm gonna let you go, come on, don't flip off. Wow, how long were we in the hole? Unbelievable. This is a continuation, guys. This is a continuation of what the crappie want. Not necessarily what you want the crappie to have. Okay? That was just off of a straight minnow. Straight minnow. God, dude, let me tell you something. It is some big crappie in this lake. I know y'all think, damn, come on, Cam, let us see the fish. Yaannk. Listen, as I was saying, you guys got to follow me on Instagram, okay? It is Cam's Crappie Hole Apparel on Instagram. Ooh, man, it's a big crappie. And let me tell you this. Ooh, that's a big crappie. 15-inch crappie. Listen, the rod is, whoa! The rod is Cam, the reel is Cam's, the split shot, let me show it to you. The split shot is Cam, the hook is Cam. Look at that J hook. That's that nasty bend hook. That's that 14 karat gold plated nasty bend minnow hook. You can go right to Cam's Crappie Hole right now and get it. That hook set was right in the roof of the mouth. And you guys saw how it works. Guys, that's a 16-inch crappie. That's a 16-inch crappie. We're not going to keep. We're going to let her go because what's in her stomach is more important to me than anything else. Let me put this net back so I can show it to you with some scale. I want to step back so you guys can see it. Oh, come here, big girl. Come here, big girl. Come here, big girl. Listen, I promise I'm going to release you. I just want these folks to see you, okay? Guys, this is what crappie fishing is all about. Look at that. Early in the AM, February. We're still early. Let me see if I can turn you around. Yaannk! Listen, the rod is mine, carbon fiber. My 10-foot Yaannk stick and my 9-foot Yaannk sticks. The reel is mine. That's my Cam's reel. They come together as a set. The split shot is mine. All you got to do is go to camscrappiehole.com. The split shot is mine. The hook is mine. That was that nasty bend minnow hook. Catch crappie like this. Let's release her. Yaannk! Yaannk! Come here. Yaannk! Oh my God! Where's the net? Oh my goodness! Oh! Come here, big girl. Oh, come here, big girl. Come here, big girl. Come here, big girl. Come here, big girl. Oh my goodness, guys. This is our theory. Oh my goodness, a big crappie. Come on. Oh, come in here. I'm gonna let you go. I'm not gonna keep you. Come in here. Come here. She don't even want to come near the net. Guys, we're testing our theory. Oh my goodness, look at this. Oh my goodness, look at this. Oh, big boy. Oh my goodness, guys. We're finished. Let me turn you. Now listen, I want to tell you, God almighty. Let me tell you what happened. Guys, that's why that's my 9-foot Yaannk stick. Now remember, we still got, God almighty. We still got poles in the water. Remember what I told you guys? It's about what the crappie want. Not necessarily, listen, that's a hard hurdle to get over because you think that you know everything. Me notwithstanding. Come here, big girl. Come here, big girl. You remember I told you guys we were looking for those southern hubcaps. Oh, look at that. Guys, this is a 3-pound crappie. This is a 3-pound crappie. Look at that. This is a 3-pound crappie. Listen, I want to say this to you, and I'm going to get to it on my cutaway. That's why you cannot have, let me turn you guys around. That's why you cannot have those flimsy rod and reels. Okay, those 9 and 10-footers or 12-footers that are flimsy. That's why you need, let me show you what I caught this rascal off of. Tip with a minnow. That's that white knight. You can only get this white knight at Cam's Crappie Hole. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Got to remember, I still got rods in the water. Let me see if I can back you up so I can show it to you with scale. God almighty. That's a big crappie. That is a big crappie. Look at the mouth. Look at the mouth on her. Can you guys see that? Look at the mouth. Look at her stomach. See that? Look at her stomach. That's why we're not going to keep. That's why we're not going to keep. Let me film this for Instagram. Let me film this. Let me see if I can get myself together. Let me put this 9-footer. I don't know why tipping with a minnow, that white knight. Guys, just go to CRAPPIE.com if you want that white knight. We also have it in a 100-pack. Let me see if I can film this. Now help me out, guys, because I still got rods in the water. All right, let me tell you guys something. I got 99 problems, but catching crappie ain't one of them. Guys, this is a 3-pound crappie. This is a 3-pound crappie. Okay, listen, it's hard for you guys. Some of you guys don't catch crappie. This is a 17, 18-inch crappie. Let me see if I can show you my boot. Look at that. Look at the mouth on this big rascal. Listen, I'm filming my new segment right now. You can see it. You can see it right here in my camera. And guys, it's important, if you think that you know everything, it's important to listen to the crappie. You have to figure out what they want, not necessarily what you want them to have. I caught this one with that white knight stinger shad. Look at her stomach. Look at the stomach on this big rascal. And guys, I'm back here in 6 feet of water. Watch this when I release her. As a matter of fact, I hope I can get the camera. I don't think it would be a, matter of fact, let me turn the camera because I'm filming at the same time. Let me see if I can turn the camera. There we go. All right, come here, big girl. Come here, big girl. Come here, big girl, guys. I'm looking for these big southern hubcaps. Listen, if this is a 10 or 12-inch crappie, it won't make a noise like this. Guys, you saw I was pulling those 3-pound crappie out. I got everything set up right now, but it's easier for me to show you this way. Okay, look at this. I got 30,000 pieces of that Fireball Red. Look, this is why we call it the Fireball Red with that hologram flake in there. Let me see if you can see it. Okay, look, here's the Fireball Blue. That's another 30,000. Guys, we don't do a run of 100, 200 pieces. We do 3-4 million pieces. Okay, right now in my inventory, I got over 8 million pieces of plastics right now in my inventory as we speak. Okay, that's the Fireball Blue. Look, let me show it to you. That's the Fireball Red, the Fireball Blue. These are my two newest editions that are coming out right now. Okay, look, I got colors that nobody else has. Look, there's that monkey milk and chartreuse. Nobody else has that. Okay, except CRAPPIE.com. That's the only place you can get it. That's 30,000 pieces right there. And look, if black and chartreuse isn't working, take off black and chartreuse. Look at my fingers. Look how shiny they are. Because we give all of our plastics a healthy dose of mineral oil. It helps keep that vibrant color. Okay, look at that. If black and chartreuse isn't working, take off black and chartreuse and put on black and chartreuse. Let me show it to you. See the hologram flake in there? Nobody else has that hologram flake. And listen, if you're on the boat with your buddy, all you need is an edge. And when you put that hologram flake in the water, it lights up. Okay? Crappie, remember, crappie, if they can't see it, they can't bite it. Okay, so listen, I'm just getting off of the boat and I'm going to get set up here so I can show you guys exactly how I was fishing to catch those big 3-pound crappie. And look, also, look, if you need a tackle box at the top of the crappie season, okay, this is the backpack tackle box that comes with all these items here. You get brand new shrink wrap. Okay, it's a backpack tackle box and it's water resistant. Look at all those plastics I got in there. Look at that. Guys, my tackle box, this one right here, is 3 years old, and I got 20 pounds worth of goods in it. Look at that. Needle nose pliers, 2 spots. You ever have to dig around and find your needle? Man, you got needle nose pliers? No, I don't have them. You got them? No, I don't have them. So you always know where they are. Okay? Fast hatch on the back. Look right here. On the sides, on both sides. Look at that. Straps, adjustable straps. And on top of that, look at this. Wait a minute. Look at this big old compartment here. I got 3 pair of gloves in there, guys. Batteries. Look at this. Look at all that stuff I got in there. That's why this thing weighs 20 pounds. Look at those gloves. I got 3 pair of gloves in here. Look, light. You can put a 12-pack of Coke just in this top part alone. And this thing is 24 inches high. 24 inches high. Okay? So it also comes with free shipping. Look, I got so much stuff in there I can't even zip it up. Okay? But listen, I'm going to put you right up here on the pedestal. And I'm going to show you guys the hardware, what I was using to catch these rascals. Look at that big bird landing. Look at that blue heron. Look at him. He saw me and went the other way. Okay, all we do is fish for crappie. We're at the top of the year right now. If you're watching this video, we're at the top of the year, second week in February, and the crappie are literally going crazy. I want to mention this to you guys. If your weather is seesawing right now, you're going up 71 day, and then next day you're down to 30 at night, and you know the temperatures all over the place. You got to wait for those crappie to, before they start spawning. The temperatures got to be stable. Okay, so you may be 70 and 50 at night. That's when the crappie are going to start hitting. And I want to be honest with you guys. I want to tell you the truth so you'll know this. In this segment, I'm going to try to make this quick. I was having trouble locating the crappie. They didn't want what I was bringing to the table for them. They were not interested. Let me prove to you what I was doing. This is my 6'6" silver stallion. Okay, I was casting and retrieving, trying to figure out if they were in the shallows. They wasn't in the shallows. One of the hardest challenges that you guys are going to be able to deal with is mentally you think you know what the crappie are doing, and they're not doing that. See, the problem is you want the crappie to have what you want them to have, and it does not work that way. When you're on that water, when you're fishing for crappie, you have to abide by their rules. So you have to figure out what the crappie are interested in. So let me tell you what I did. I switched up. I was no longer casting and retrieving, okay, towards the shallows in the 6-8 inches of water. As you will see in my future segments moving forward, this is the style of fishing that I will be doing with that curly tail. But today, they were no longer interested in that. And I'm going to show you guys my intentions of what I was doing. I had all of my rods laced up and ready to go with different plastic. This is the Viper Red. That was the Silver Stallion. Let me show you what I was running, okay? I knew I had everything pegged out right. I was running the Fireball Blue, okay? And they were not interested. I spent about 45 minutes, and I didn't even get a bite. The one thing about crappie fishing is they won't waste your time. They'll let you know if they're biting or not. And listen, I'm going to talk fast, so I need for you guys to listen fast because I got to get you back to fishing. This right here is the Blackbird, the Raven, aka the Blackbird. Why? Because she's all blacked out. EVA split grip, surefire bail, dial in by click drag, surefire bail, left or right hand. If you're left or right handed, it doesn't matter. You can switch the offset crank handle to the other side. It doesn't matter, okay? We even got a hook holder, pure carbon fiber, guys. All of my rods are counterbalanced just like this. All of my rods, including my 9-foot and my 10-foot, okay? But listen, they were not interested in the Raven, okay, with the curly tails. They wasn't interested. So you guys have got to learn to listen if you're out there and you're not getting any bites, okay? Well, maybe we may have to switch it up. Do not think for a second it's what you want the crappie to have. It's what they want. Okay, so we had to switch. Let me tell you what we did. We went to our 9-foot Yaannk sticks. Okay, and I was running the White Knight. I know for a fact that they're chasing shad. Okay, that's that White Knight. I saw him breaching water. Can you guys see that White Knight? Listen, nobody else has this White Knight but Cam. Let me show it to you. I'm gonna put it up there real close so you guys can see it. Okay, that's that White Knight. It looks like a shad. I was running that Chartreuse head on one, and I was running the white head on the other. Okay, that's that ugly, 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 nasty bend hook. Nobody else carries that hook but Cam. Okay, nobody else, and that's a 1/0 hook because as you can see, I'm in the 3-pound club. I got to get me a patch that says 3-pound club too. You're sitting back and watching this in the comforts of your own home. All right, real fast. This is my 9-footer. You can see it's red to white. Okay, pure carbon fiber. You see that? Red to white. That's how I know it's my 9-footer. In the front of the boat, I had my 10-footers, which was laced with nothing but a straight minnow. I was running that nasty bend minnow hook. Okay, and by the way, this is my hook. You see that deep bend, that J? As a matter of fact, let me see if I can get it here so you guys can see it real good. Okay, I want to make sure you can see it real good. Look at that. We're the only party that carries this hook. It's 22 karat gold plated. Okay, you'll probably see a picture of it in the left or right hand corner. Okay, that's that nasty bend minnow hook. If you look real close, you can see the tip is barbed. So when it goes in, it doesn't come out. And you guys saw me catching that big 17-inch crappie with that nasty bend minnow hook. Okay, and by the way, if you go to your local big box store and they're out of split shots, reusable split shots, don't worry about it. You can sit right there in the comforts of your own home with Cam, and all you have to do is just a few clicks, and my number 4s and my number 5s, both of them are designed to catch crappie. Okay, the 5 is smaller than the 4. The 4 is a touch larger, but both of them are. I designed them, guys. I made them just to catch crappie and panfish. They're not too heavy, they're not too big, and they're not too small where it won't give you enough weight so you can get out there, okay? If you need more weight, put 2 of them on, okay? So you need to catch those shell crackers, you need to catch those bluegill, run 2, okay? You don't have to worry about it because it's the perfect size. You ain't got to worry about that. So a few clicks, put it in your cart, check out. That's all you have to do. So this is my 10-footer, okay? This is my Cam's 10-footer, the ones that you guys see me running on the front of the boat with just a minnow. But for some reason or another, guys, I keep saying it, they're more interested in that white knight tip with a minnow. My 10-footer is white faded to blue. Okay, they're on sale right now. You guys can pick it up. And if you need a combo plastics to go with it, no problem. We have a kit that we call it the Find the Water kit. Comes with a rod and a kit. So all you got to do is just a few clicks, put it in your cart, and check out. That's all it takes. Now, let me say this to you. This is that white knight that I was running. Okay, it comes in a 100-pack and a 40-pack. Okay, this is an exclusive color of Cam. It's a Stinger Shad. Okay, I matched it with that nasty bend hook. Look at that hook. Let me show it to you so you guys can see it. Okay, some of you guys are still running these hooks like this. These little boy hooks. Let me see if I can show it to you. You see the difference? Listen, if you're catching 15, 16, 18-inch crappie, this right here ain't gonna do you no good. Listen, I'm trying to prevent you guys from reeling that crappie in and your line goes limp. He got off. Or you get him right up to the bank and he jumps off. You don't want to do that. That's why you need this big boy here. Okay? So all you got, this is the nasty bend hook. Okay? You want it painted? We got him painted. All right? If you want it unpainted, like this one, unpainted. I was running the 1/8. This is the 1/16. When I'm casting and retrieving, I only run the 1/16. As a matter of fact, look, I'll show it to you. All 3 of my poles are already laced up. Because moving forward, this is what I'm going to run. Look. Already ready to go. Look at it. And people ask me, well, Cam, which one do you like? A minnow head or round head? It doesn't really make me a difference. What color hook? Red, bronze, gold? I said, whatever I reach for in my tackle box, that's what I grab. Okay? So it doesn't really make me that much of a difference. But I will tell you, we sell 5 to 1 more red hooks than we do any other color. Sometimes I lean towards gold. Okay? Guys, just listen, this thing does not discriminate. It does not know the difference between your finger, your flesh, and a fish flesh. It does not know the difference. We're the only people that carry that nasty bend hook. Listen, let me cover a few more things for you guys. I wanted to show you this. These are my outfits that I already had strung up from 2 weeks ago. So I know that I'll be running these again. Okay, once this weather gets up to 70 and our nights get down to 50, the crappie are gonna start jumping. And if you guys go out and you're having some luck and you're catching 1 or 2 and they stop biting, watch the temperature. Crappie are extremely sensitive to temperature. It's all about the temperature. Don't leave that lake or that pond and come back 3 weeks later. Guys, we're at the pre-spawn stage right now as we speak. We're at it. Okay. My next 3 or 4 videos, I'm going to be running curly tails. You guys saw at the beginning of the video, I'm running all curly tails. This is that Fireball Blue. Let me show it to you in a 40-pack. And I also have it in a 100-pack. Okay, that's the Fireball Blue. I want to show it to you so you see it. We also have that in a black and chartreuse. All of these have the hologram flake in it. Okay, that's the black and chartreuse. Listen, if you're fishing with black and chartreuse isn't working, take off black and chartreuse, put on black and chartreuse. Okay, and look, here's the Fireball Red in a 100-pack. Okay, so you choose which one that you want. We also have it in a 40-pack. If you don't spend that much time on the water, you just need a 40-pack, that's cool. These are exclusive colors of Cam. You can't get that hologram flake in the body nowhere else. Remember, if crappie can't see it, they can't bite it. Look, you guys are sitting right now watching me yank those crappie right out of the water. The water's crystal clear. It's still cold. 54 degrees is the water temperature. As it heats up, they're going to get more and more active. Okay, me preferably, I like the 6.6. I like casting and retrieving and hitting the stumps. Okay, you guys, my next 3 or 4 videos, probably 5 videos, you're gonna see me casting and retrieving. So if you need an outfit, you need a Cam's outfit, you want a carbon fiber 6.6, the reason why I run 6.6, it gives me a little bit more control. If you want it in 6.2, the Viper Red, or the Raven, or the Silver Stallion, you get it in 6.2, or 6 foot. Just go to camscrappiehole.com. You'll see it right down there. Look, click, click, boom. It's on its way to your doorstep. And all of our rod and reels, our combos, they come with free shipping. Okay? Now, I want to tell you guys this. We're approaching 10,000 orders booked and shipped. 10,000. I've been doing this for almost a decade now. Okay? We're one of the top largest producers of crappie rod and reels in the country. Plastics, we're in the top 3. A lot of you guys are using my plastics and they're under another name, which I'm not supposed to be saying that. I signed a NDA, so I'm not supposed to really say anything. Well, I'm just going to leave that alone. But guys, listen, this is what we do. And if you can't make up your mind which plastics that you want, look, I developed this. The front office let me develop this just for February. If you can't decide, you can get it in a kit. You get the blue, black, and chartreuse. You guys saw me using that during the spring last year. That's still one of my favorites. One of the #1 seller, which is the red, black, and chartreuse. Let me put it up here closer so you can see it. Okay, you're going to see the picture in the top left-hand corner, right-hand corner. That's that fireball blue, and that's the fireball red. Plus, you get the nasty bin hooks in a hot pink. You get the non-painted 1A. You get the chartreuse nasty bin hook. Plus, you get the 1/16 non-painted. All this comes in a nice water-resistant carrying case. Okay, and you can buy it in the kit. You can match it with any rod and reel that you want to, and all this comes with free shipping. I'm only doing this till the end of February, this kit, so you get the best of both worlds. Okay, so listen, I want to extend invitation to, if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, I ask that you please accept my invite to subscribe to my channel on YouTube. Okay, Cam's Crappie Hole. And if you've been a long time member of mine and you're still showing love and support, I want to say thank you so much, because I couldn't do it without you. I try to keep my stuff very, very short because I'm trying to illustrate to help you guys become better crappie fishermen. But sometimes I give you guys a drink of water with a fire hose. You kind of have to excuse me for that. But listen, let's get back to fishing. Watch these big crappie. Now I'm gonna tell you guys, this is very unusual for me. Anybody across the country constantly catching these 17, 18-inch crappie. Okay, generally my crappie about 12 inches, 13 inches. I've been catching those. And by the way, we are in the second week of February, and I'm already 100 crappie up. Don't wait till the dogwoods start to bloom, and don't wait till the weather gets warm before you start getting out there catching crappie. Guys, go ahead and order your stuff right now. Get it out of the way, because when the weather gets warm, everybody's going to want to fish. Everybody's going to be ordering, and then you're going to call me and you're going to be like, Cam, where's my stuff at? You're going to want it in 2 days. Guys, we do 200-300 orders a day sometimes. So go ahead and get your order in, guys. Get on the water, take your family out there, and listen, enjoy fishing. This is your boy Cam. Let's get back to fishing. Let's see if we can have some more luck, all right? Yank! Fishing. My job is to try to show you with scale. Okay. Again, we're going to see if we can mosey on back over there. Okay? I'm going to answer a question for you guys. Why do you need a Cam's Yaannk stick versus any other? It's going to be hard for you to control a 3-pound crappie with a flimsy rod. He would have taken me all over the place, underneath stumps, underneath tree limbs. Guys, you got to yank that rascal up out of there. Okay? And with my carbon fiber rods, that backbone kicks in immediately. And by the way, I'm almost sold out of our 10-footers. If in fact that you think you may want one, this is what I would advise you to do. Because it takes me 9 months, 10 months to get them in. Get it and think later. You're sitting back here watching me use them right now. And they're literally almost indestructible. Yank! Guys, when it comes to, look at this. Let me see if I can turn you around. I'm doing too much. Where's my net? Where's my net? On the 9-footer. Where's my net? Come here. He sees that net. Guys, this is off of that white knight again. Come here, big boy. Come here. 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 Let me make sure I got you guys. Let me tell you something. I don't know why. Yep, I got you guys. I hope you were able to see that action. I don't know why tipping with the minnows. Whew. Guys, I'm back here in the back. Wow, this is a nice crappie. Ah, come here, that big girl. Come here, big girl. Come here, big girl. Look at that. Look at that. I'm gonna see if I can show it to you. Let me put the net back. Let me put the net back. Guys, this is the easiest time to catch crappie this time of the year. Let me see if I can put it in the folder so you guys can see. Let's see here. Look at this. Look at that. Can you guys see that? Look at that. It's a 13-inch crappie, and I'm gonna pull it out, back it out, and I'm gonna show it to you. That's that white knight. That's the white jig head. That's the white jig head. Look at that. And we were in about 7 feet of water. 7 feet of water. That's that white knight. Listen, you can only get this color with that chartreuse tail at camscrappiehold.com. Guys, listen. Look at that white knight. Look at the head. Okay? And listen, that 3-pounder, I caught him or her off of the white knight as well, tipped with the minnow. I don't know what it is about that rascal that produces big fish. Let me show you the release. We're not keeping. Somebody got to clean them rascals, and it ain't gonna be me.